RegenX is a product labeled as cellular repair and regeneration formulation. It is intended for sustained cell repair and regeneration. But before I'm going to discuss the mechanisms of actions of this product, I would like to emphasize that in the body, the ones that are responsible for repair and maintenance, for growth and development, are what we call the stem cells. What are really these stem cells? Stem cells are young and undifferentiated cells that are used to replenish those worn-out cells and tissues of the human body. There are two types of stem cells that have been used today. One is what you call the embryonic stem cells, which are obtained from a growing egg, and it has a total potential for the development of an organism. As a matter of fact, one single cell of this stem cell is a potential cell that can be developed into a full human organism. The other type of stem cells are known as the mature stem cells. These mature stem cells are found in almost all tissues of the human body. They have what you call a pluripotent potential, which means that they have been partially differentiated but can be redirected to become any of the tissues wherever they are planted. In case there are cell damage in any of the tissues, the stem cells that are found in the organs, in each respective organ, it will be the source of that repair. So therefore, if you're going to analyze it very carefully, the stem cells are therefore inevitable as source of regeneration and repair. But the question is, how do we obtain healthy regenerated cells? Or how do we obtain these healthy stem cells? It must be noted that our body, as we grow older, the synthesis of essential molecules are decreasing in order. So in order to sustain this cell repair and regeneration, we have to have a very appropriate supplementation. So this product that we introduce, the RegenX, is a perfect blend of many important components that we have added as a mixture. One is the vitamin D3. Actually, vitamin D3 is primarily an inactive vitamin D, which is considered to be present and can be synthesized by our body. It is derived from cholesterol. So, at this point, we don't say that cholesterol is bad for our body because, as a matter of fact, these D3 are present in our system. However, once again, as we grow older, the synthesis of D3 is decreasing. That's why there is a need for supplementation. So aside from the fact that this D3 or cholecalciferol is a protective material for our skin and all parts of the tissues, it has also been found out that this D3 is actually stimulating or increasing the circulation of stem cells. So aside from the fact that it can protect the cells, this cholecalciferol stimulates the circulation, increasing number of our stem cells. So with this component in this RegenX, it is then assured that regeneration and of course the production of our stem cells, or I call it mature stem cells that are circulating in our system, is increased. And where is the target of this D3? Majority of our stem cells are derived from bone marrow. When we are still inside the womb or mother during the gestation period, the development of stem cells are derived from the liver. But the moment we were born or during birth, the synthesis of these stem cells is transferred from the liver to the bone marrow. But it was found out that the mobilization of these stem cells from the bone marrow requires D3, which is now present in our RegenX. Another important component of this RegenX is the extracts that is derived from Pomella. Pomella contains the substance called the punicalagins, ellagic acid, and glycosides. These punicalagins are substances that are found in nature, especially in this fruit, that also accelerates the cell synthesis. In other words, it also increases, or in synergy with D3, increases the amount of stem cells that are intended for cell repair and maintenance. Ellagic, on the other hand, although ellagic acid is protective against cancer, it was found out that a little amount of this ellagic acid can protect these growing stem cells. In other words, it can protect the cells from possible free radical damage. That is why it's very important that we put in ellagic acid in this formulation in order to enhance the functions of regeneration and repair. The beta-1,3 glucans. It is actually a kind of glycosides that enhances the cell-to-cell contact during repair. So since these stem cells that are derived from bone marrow, these are free circulating stem cells. But during repair to a certain tissue that had been damaged, this beta-1,3 glucans facilitates the cell-to-cell contact for the rapid regeneration of the tissues. Our green tea and goji berry extracts. These materials have been found to stimulate the progenitor cells or the release of these progenitor cells from its bone marrow source. In other words, these extracts initiates or facilitates, more on facilitation of the release of these progenitor cells from where it is synthesized. And aside from that, goji berry extracts can also reduce the inflammation as well as possible infections of those tissues. Another important component of this RegenX formulation is the extracts of the root of astragalus. Basically, this extract serves as antioxidants that prevents cellular damage secondary to oxidation. It has also high component of what you call the cycloastragenol substance, which is considered to be a telomerase extender. What is the role of this telomerase? In every cell of our body, we have our chromosomes. The ends of these chromosomes are what you call telomere sequence. The telomere sequence, as the cell divides, is shortened each time the cell divides, or one cell cycle, the telomere sequence is shortened. Once the telomere sequence is consumed, it is said that the cell undergoes cell death. But the extracts of the root of astragalus contains the substance cycloastragenol, which extends the telomere sequence, which will also strengthen or lengthen the age of the cell. Lactobacillus fermentum is one of the lactobacilli microorganisms that are present in the intestines. However, there are other functions of this lactobacilli. It mainly protects the new stem cells from possible infection. It increases the absorption of nutrients into the bloodstream. It also contains the substance RC14 coming from this microorganism, which stimulates hydrogen and nitrogen oxide production. As we all know that this nitrogen oxide production acts like hormones that regenerates the blood vessels. But why do we have to take this RegenX formulation? Accordingly, the studies have shown that the effects of RegenX is more profound in the regeneration of endothelium. If this endothelium are suffering from cell damage, it may cause the beginning of atherosclerosis. It was found out that the genesis of atherosclerosis starts with inflammation of the endothelial cells. And therefore, regenerating the endothelial cells or proper growth of these endothelial cells ensures proper circulation of blood. And from this proper circulation of blood comes also proper distribution of oxygen as well as nutrients to the human body. Therefore, it is imperative with a very healthy endothelium in our blood vessels, then there is efficient blood circulation which results to efficient supply or efficient distribution of nutrients to all parts of the body. Therefore, it will ensure good health. What are the benefits of taking RegenX? One is that because of increased circulation, because of the healthy endothelium, there will be increased circulation and well-being in the system. Second, it is for better and improved vision. Third, better sleep and peaceful mind. Fourth, mentally focused and alert. It improves recovery time following sports and injuries or surgery. It also causes better complexion, nails and hair, heightened energy levels, and improved sexual health. Our dosing regimen, as recommended, we have to take at least 2 capsules in the morning and 2 capsules in the evening. However, they could decrease or increase the dosage as long as there is proper guidance by your own physicians.